Thank you for listening today. I would like to talk about a topic in regards to understanding how to deal with tension in an atmosphere, whether it's a friend, family member, or a total stranger. If another person is having a bad day, and you know without a shadow of a doubt that you have absolutely nothing to do, to your knowledge, you have absolutely nothing to do with why that person is upset. And that person tends to lash at you or tries to find reasons to involve you in why they're angry. The best thing for you to do is to keep your cool. Now, in most cases, since there's a good percentage of the world that is emotionally unstable, and I say that respectively, simply because you never know what a person has gone through that would cause them to be emotionally unstable. Or maybe they just have not been shown or guided properly into how to deal with their emotions. So when they come across individuals that they're related to or they're intimate with or just a total stranger, and they try to involve you in their issues, it's always best to stay true to yourself. And if you heard me in my previous tapes, I always mention at some point about how you're supposed to know who you are. Knowing who you are doesn't just consist of knowing what you like. And I just want to clarify that because some people seem to have it made up in their minds that knowing what they like means they know who they are. That's not exactly the case. It's more to it than just what you like. I can go into a lot of psychological reasons as to why that is, but we'll save that for time in the future. But just to make it short and sweet, when a person says when you hear the phrase, someone says, "I know me, I know how I am." Well, usually when they say it in that tone of voice, that just declares that it actually gives a vivid description that they really don't know themselves that well. Because if you have to be in an aggravated state to explain yourself, then usually you still have some studying to do with yourself. Because when a person knows who they are, and by all means, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm saying that 90% of the time, if not 98% of the time, I rarely come across a situation where someone takes me out of my cool. And that is because I've taken the time to study myself. We all have that same ability. Only few of us, and I do mean a few of us, take the time out to actually care to study ourselves that long or that detailed. So when you know who you are, no matter what happens, you will always have a calm demeanor. And you will utilize the tones in your voice and the tones or the level of frequency in your physical action responsibly so that you can get your point across or so that you can make it out of that situation safely. So when a person is having a bad day, please be sure to stay as calm as you can. Do not allow your pride and your ego to lead you into a battle that is senseless, because 90% of the time, if you approach the situation like you are the creator and you allow the other person to continue to approach the situation like they're the creation, then you can have a better understanding of how to deal with that person in that particular situation. That's my philosophy on dealing with people who not only have anger problems, but just a person in general who may be having a very bad day. Me personally, I never really did fully understand emotionally how a person can have a bad day and take it out on someone else. The golden rule is treat others as you would like to be treated. That golden rule needs to be followed a little bit more often. Thank you for listening. Have a blessed day.